talking the best of Branson, and that makes sense because we're at the Clay Cooper Theater with the whole darn family. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Dare I say you're one of the best families of Branson?
Absolutely.
Dare I say it?
Dare you say it?
I just said it.
Go ahead and say it again.
It's been said. So, guys, what's going on this year in the show?
Well, we have a big show, you know, as usual. Is there 24 of us? About 24 of us, and we got a live band. We got a great band, really good musicians. And Tina heads up all the dancers. We have a great dance troupe. Is that what you call them, a troupe? And they dance and kick and move and shake and do all that stuff. Now he's found down. And then Colton sings. He does a couple of songs. Caden does a couple of, huh?
I sing.
Yeah, Caden sings in the show.
Pretty baby, this world might go crazy. We sing me, who could blame me when I just can't control my feet. Sunshine, jumping on the moonlight, jumping on the good times, jumping on the boogie.
We have Carrie Garrison, who is a great traditional bluegrass vocalist.
Used to be feeling burly, tobacco down those and everywhere. My brother found work in Indiana. My sister's a nurse at the old folks home. Mama
We
still
have Matt Gums, who does comedy and is a great singer and does
And
impersonations.
here's Russian comedian Yakov Smirnov.
Hello, everyone. Yakov Smirnov here. You know, Russia's been in the news a lot lately. I saw a headline the other day. It said, "President can't stop Putin."
We have a trio, Third Power, 3 guys we hired. We brought in last year, right? This is our second year. And they do everything from Boston to Eagles, and they're doing an old Cyndi Lauper song this year, Time After Time.
You know that in this game it's you make me, but it ain't no lie.
When people see the word Clay Cooper's Country Express, they just kind of think, oh, it's just a bunch of old, you know, but it's not, you know what I mean? Which I like the old but it's more than just country. I mean, of course, I'm a country singer and I love country music more than anything, but it is a big variety. I mean, George Jones to Garth Brooks, Merle Haggard to Brooks and Dunn, Bruno Mars. We do. What do we do?
Some Elvis tunes.
Elvis, yeah, we're
Queen.
doing Queen and Bee Gees, and I mean, you name it. There's a big variety, so there's something for everybody.
Yeah, that's why your show is so entertaining. You guys kind of go outside of the box, and I love that. Caden, you do a little Bruno Mars in the show. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that is so cool. I've seen that. He does a great job.
Yeah.
And I know when I need it, I can count on you.
And it's got to make Tina Mama proud because there's so much work that goes into this theater. Like your family's known in Branson. You're loved and admired. You guys have been working here for so long. Tina, what is it like running the theater, running Clay, having your sons in the show? This has got to be a big task.
Yeah, there's been a lot of planning involved that usually doesn't go through. So I just kind of scratch the planning and just wait day by day to see what's going to happen. Because when you have 3 boys and they're all active, Caden plays football and basketball, and he's been playing some baseball, and then Colton's playing football and basketball, and they're both going to school. Colt starts at 7:30, Caden starts at 8:30, and then Clay starts around 10:30. And so, you know,
She called you out, Clay.
Right on camera.
So with that schedule, though, you know, you've got so many different things that are going on, and trying to remember who's supposed to be where, when, and what field they're playing on, and you know, what Clay has to do for the day if he's got interviews like this or other things that are, you know, taking place. So we're just constantly on the go, but it is so worth it, you know, to be able to do this with my family and be right here in Branson where I know that my kids can get a great education and they're able to have great friends. They can go to a public school, and for me that's extremely important just because they play so many sports and their teachers are all amazing. They all care about the students and they understand the life that we live here, you know. If they need to get out of school, Caden gets out of school to do our morning shows, Colton doesn't. It's amazing how well Branson works for our family, and we're just really thankful that we can be here.
Yeah, and people come from all over to see your show, and I just have to say, you're Mr. Personality, Clay. People, I love when you get out on stage and you just talk to the folks, and that's something that they really appreciate and enjoy too. They like to be part of what's going on, so you really do that interaction well.
Yeah, well, to me, that's my favorite thing to do is to, I mean, of course, I love singing and music and stuff, but visiting with the people is probably my favorite part of the show is just going out there. You know, you holler at a guy and the conversation starts, and it may last for 5 minutes, 10 minutes throughout the show, and you just kind of.
You're the only
and
normal
I feel
person
like
I've met tonight.
you know that's kind of what sets us apart. Is it is very personal, and there's no wall between us and the front row. You know?
So you get hit with popcorn sometimes? Is that what you're saying?
No, nobody's ever thrown
He
anything at
hits
me.
people with no, I'm just kidding.
I have sprinkled some popcorn on people before,
Okay.
but it's all in fun and love.
Yeah, I
Right.
understand
You
that.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. And I think people, that's the one thing, the first thing that people talk about out in the lobby afterwards is, man, I just love the way you're such a people person. I love the way you interact with us and stuff. So that is,
It's funny because a lot of people will think that we plant people in the audience because they are so
Yeah.
good at talking. They just give you all kinds of information, regardless if you are asking for that or not.
I think the way I approach them, and they feel comfortable enough to just start chatting right back, So that's cool. I mean, I love it. The cast doesn't love it because sometimes the show's
2.5 hours long.
That's right. That's right.
Clay, but you change the show a lot because you get a lot of repeat customers because they love you and your entire family and they want to come back and see you. And what's great over the years is you've seen you and Tina, and then with Colton, and then with Caden, you're watching the family grow literally on stage over the years.
Yeah.
And that's got to be rewarding to have so many people want to come back and see you over and over and over again.
It is, and a lot of people come up and say, is that, what, after the show, like, that boy, that 15-year-old, I used to see him when he was 2 years old up there with a little fiddle running around.
I remember that, actually. I totally remember that.
One day he said, ain't that the same boy that run around with a fiddle with no strings on it? I'm like, that's him. That's him.
I totally remember that now. Colton, how do you feel hearing all this?
I hear it a lot, actually. Yeah.
Do you still love performing as much now as when you were just a little boy?
Oh, yeah. I think I like it more now that I know, I see everything that's going on, and I'm working everywhere else. I get to do concessions, ushering too, and so.
So you're well-rounded.
Yeah.
Learning everything about the theater business.
He works concessions quite a bit, actually. He'll work up there until showtime and then do the show and then run up at intermission and serve popcorn and then come back. And
It's really a family affair here.
Yeah.
You're doing everything. Okay, well, Clay, tell people how they can come to the show.
Well, they can drive right down here if they want to.
Get in your car now.
Come on now.
Drive on down.
Yes.
Or you can go to where am I there? You can go to www.claycoopertheater.com, or you can call us at what is the number? 417-332-CLAY.
For the best of Branson, you've got to come see the Clay Cooper Show.
Because it features one of the most talented and best families in all of Branson. We love you guys.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, Branson!